All right, so we're going to start with our writing song this morning for writing. You should be learning a lot of these words, so if you can sing along, please do. If you wanna be cool when you're at your school, become familiar with your writing tools, your pencil, your paper, and your eraser. Don't forget something to use as a spacer. Using these tools is so exciting. Let's polish up on the basics of writing. At the beginning of a sentence, capitalization. At the end of a sentence, punctuation. Spaces between words so you can see them. If the words run together, you can't even read them. Every story really should be amusing. No one wants to read it if it's boring or confusing. If it doesn't make sense, then you try to catch it. And make sure your picture and your words are matching. If you wanna be cool when you're at your school, become familiar with your writing tools, your pencil, your paper, and your eraser. Don't forget something to use as a spacer. Using these tools is so exciting. Let's polish up on the basics of writing. Your story needs a beginning. Like how does your story start? Introduce the characters and start your plot. Is there a problem that needs to get solved? What is the setting and where is it all? Your story needs a middle. Tell us another thing or two about what all of the characters do. How did they feel? What did they say? Describe what happens along the way. Your story needs an end. How does your story end? Did the problem get solved? Was everybody friends? Now I know every story isn't smiles and laughter, but the best stories end happily ever after. If you wanna be cool when you're at your school, become familiar with your writing tools, your pencil, your paper, and your eraser. Don't forget something to use as a spacer. Using these tools is so exciting. Let's polish up on the basics of writing. Start sentences with a capital letter. End sentences with a period, question mark, or exclamation point. Keep meatball spaces between words. Make your story interesting so that people want to hear more. Make sure your words and your picture match. Have a beginning, middle, and end to your story. All right, so like that song says, we are no longer writing just one sentence anymore. Show me on your fingers how many sentences we're practicing writing now. Very nice job. How many sentences, Rory?
3.
We are up to 3 sentences. Let's get that so we can see it. We're going to do kind of a similar thing to what we did yesterday. Let's try to get this back up here though. Say, get it together, computer.
Get it together, computer.
All right, this hopefully will work. Perfect. All right. So, we are working on writing 3 sentences. Show me on your hands, don't tell me, show me what it looks like when we sequence. Remember from yesterday? Good, Joe. You need to go on your dots. Sequencing, good. Ava, I don't see you doing sequencing. Good, stop. So when we sequence, what does that mean? What are we doing? Teach. Stop. What do we do when we sequence? Lincoln?
We put them together.
Well, we don't put them together. We put them in good. We put things in order. So let's look at our order words that we're using. Make sure your crisscross applesauce hands in laps, ready to listen. All right. So this word says first. Good. So we have what we do first. Then we have what we do
next.
Very good. What we do next, and then the bottom one here says what we do last. So you have to have 3 things in your story, Evan, of what you do first, what you do next, and what you do last. Yesterday when we were sequencing, we talked about what we do when we get up in the morning to get ready for school. Today, you're going to talk about, and you're going to have to tell me because I don't know, because I'm not in there with you, 3 steps you have to take in the lunchroom when we go to the cafeteria for lunch.
So what are 3 things that you have to do? I'm going to practice, and I'm going to write what I do when I go to lunch. But do you guys go to lunch at the same place I do? Oh, yeah, or no way? No way. I go to the teacher's lunchroom, and you go to the cafeteria. So is mine going to look the same as yours? Oh, yeah, or no way? No way. But I'm going to tell you what I do for lunchtime. So first, I drop my students off at lunch. I can't take you with me. I have to drop you off, right? So first, I send out drop. Drop starts with a, it's not a j, it's a duh. Good. Duh, ra, off. I drop my, we should know my, M-Y. Y says I at the end of a
1 syllable word.
1 syllable word. So this is a short 1 syllable word, my, so that I is a Y. Well, I'm going to wait till we're all crisscross applesauce again. This is, I remember writing is our hardest part of the day. We're ready to learn, Rory. I drop my class. And there's actually 2 S's. We're going to talk about that starting next week. I drop my class off. Ooh, same thing here, 2 F's. Off at, that's another sight word. Send out lunch. Now, if I did that would be I drop my class off at lunch. Do you go to lunch? Oh, yeah, or no way? No way. You go to lunch. Lunch. And then our ch. So that's my first thing that I do. First, I drop my class off at lunch. What is this word again, everyone? Next. So what do I do next? Next, I go to, all of these are sight words, so you should know how to spell them. Send out teacher. So let's send out teacher. So that's a long word. So we're going to get our syllables first. Everyone say teacher. Teacher. So 2 syllables. So we need to do teach. Oh, no thank you. That's doing sounds. I want syllables. Teacher. Remember, teacher is when, or syllables is when you say the word. You don't break it into sounds. You just say it and you clap every time you open your mouth. Teacher. So I open my mouth 2 times. Send out teach. E. Now this one is take a scaredy cat. E. Take a scaredy cat. A. Put them together and what do they say? Good. So T. What's the next one? Teach. Ta. E. Ch. So ch. And now I need teach. I need but it's and there's a word. I go to the teacher's and there's an apostrophe. We're not going to talk about that. But the teacher's room. Send out room. Ooh. What says ooh? Good. So ooh. Next, I go to the teacher's room. If you are doing this correctly, Lincoln, I'll take your hat. You're not ready to use it correctly. If you are doing this correctly, you would have a period at the end of each of these sentences because each of these sentences is their own thought. So each one needs its own punctuation. And then everyone, this word is last. What do I do last? So I drop my class off. I go to the teacher's room. Last, I'm going to eat. Everyone say, we're hungry. We're hungry. So at lunchtime, we want to eat, right? So last, I eat. Another scaredy cat, E, scaredy cat, A. Eat. All. How do we spell all?
All.
A-L-L.
All.
Good. So A-L-L. All of my, and send out food. Ooh, again. So fa, ooh, duh. And I'm excited about eating my food, so I'm putting an exclamation point. Did I sequence my story? Oh yeah or no way?
Oh yeah.
Yes, because we have to put the steps in order. I can't say, first I eat all of my food, then I drop my class off at lunch. No, I don't eat my food in front of you. So you need to make sure you put the steps in order. Get it?
Got it.
Turn to someone around you and say, put it in order.
Put it in order.
Turn to someone else around you and say,
Put
it in order.
Put it in order.
And then point to yourself and say, I'm putting it in order.
I'm putting it in order.
All right, so you're going to sequence what you do when you go to lunch. 3 sentences. What do you do first? What do you do next? What do you do last? Once you have it written, then you're going to go back and draw a picture for each sentence. Get it?
Got it.
All right, I'm going to get ready to pass out your papers. Let me stop our recording.